Junior high game between the Summertown Eagles and the old Coffman Panthers. Starting for Summertown is Tim Koenig, 42, Anthony Davenport, 22, Doug Riggs, 20, Jerry Corbin, 44, Aaron Burdett, 24. E.O. Coffman has Walt Smith, 42, Cedric Wallace, 34, Corey Rochelle, 22, Brandon Huckabee, 30, and Russell Gallion, number 14. Danny Green's about ready to set the ball in play to start this ball game. It's up. It's controlled by Coffman. Intercepted by Summertown, Doug Riggs. Ball's intercepted by Gallion. Coffman on the move. Coffman, number 22, Corey Rochelle working out front over to Smith, into the high post to Wallace, and Cedric Wallace gets on the board with 5:15 remaining first period. Coffman 2, Summertown nothing. Doug Riggs working right side to Davenport in the high post. To Koenig, and Koenig lays one up and in. And we have traveling. Doug Riggs working the point for Summertown, working over to the right side, Davenport. Riggs, 20-foot set, give him 3. 5-2 with 4.5 minutes, first period. Corey Rochelle over to Gallion, puts it up, no good. Taken off the board by Walt Smith, and Walt's foul as he goes up for the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Jerry Corbin picks up the first personal foul of the ball game. Walt Smith goes to the line to shoot 2. It's 4:27 first period. Summertown 5, Coffman 2. Walt's second shot, it's no good. Ball comes off to Summertown. They're running. Riggs up to Burdett, and Aaron lays her up and in. 7-2. Corey Rochelle working the point over Gallion. Working the left side, trying to find somebody. Finds Smith. Walt Smith goes up, no good. Cedric up, no good. Ball comes off to Summertown. Tim Koenig cleans the boards. Over to Doug Riggs on the left corner to Burdett. Hits on the high post to Koenig. Davenport, 15-foot jump. It goes up, no good. Ball comes off to Wallace. Coffman bring her up the floor. 3:38 remaining, first period, 7-2. Summertown with advantage. Corey Rochelle on the high post. Walt Smith. Walt Smith hits the low post. Then Brandon Huckabee lays one up and in. 7-4. Doug Riggs working 30 feet out. Anthony Davenport over on the high post to Koenig. Puts up a 10-foot jumper. It bounces, no good. Walt Smith come down with a board for the Leo Coffman Panthers. As Corey Rochelle works the ball across the 10-second line, looking at somebody. Summertown in a 2-1-2 zone. Into Cedric. Cedric puts one up. It's no good. Taken off by Huckabee. No good. Ball comes off to Summertown. Doug Riggs are running. Has the ball kicked out of bounds. Corey Rochelle setting up on the right side. Walt Smith, Corey Rochelle. 2.5 minutes left in this first period. Over on the left side, Gallion. In the middle to Cedric Wallace. Lays one up. Give him 2 more. Cedric Wallace has 4. The old Coffman 6. Doug Riggs working the left side. Cut off over in the corner. To Burdette. Burdette tries to feed the middle, and then we have a walk-in. Summertown's out their services of Tony Long tonight. He has a broken finger, had to have surgery on it this week, so he's out for the season. Russell Gallion tries to feed the middle, intercepted. Summertown on the run. Doug Riggs lays one up and in. 9-6, minute 40 seconds. Coffman quickly back down the floor. Corey Rochelle down the left side finds Russell Gallion. Give him a 16-foot set. 9-8, minute and a half, first period. Summertown tries to hit the high post. Over to Corbin, picks it up, goes up for a shot, and we have a foul on number 42, Walt Smith. That's the first foul of the ball game for the old Coffman Panthers. Comes with a minute 22 remaining in the first period. That's going to send Summertown inbound underneath their own basket. That's the first team foul, first personal foul. Doug Riggs set the inbounds. Who's he going to find? Over in the corner to Kenny. Kenny drives in. We have an offensive foul on Tim Kenny. Tim has a habit of lowering his shoulders. He goes for the basket. We know it's the last ball game. He got caught a couple of times lowering that shoulder, plowing into a man. You got to stand up straight. You can't lower it. Corey Rochelle working the point. Summertown in the zone defense. Over on the left side of Gallion, working that 20 feet out. Minute 5. Intercepted Summertown. Picked back up. We have a jump ball. Goes to Summertown. Anthony Davenport to Doug Riggs. 1 minute. First period. Summertown has a 9-8 lead. Riggs working back on the right side to Davenport. Riggs over in the corner to Burdette. Riggs tries another 20-footer. It goes up, and we have a foul. Walt Smith picks up his second personal foul. Away from the ball. That's the second personal, second team foul. Summertown inbound underneath their own basket. Doug Riggs will be the trigger man. The old Coffman set up man-to-man. Who we going to find? Burdette in the corner on the high post of Kenny. Kenny goes up, has her block. And we have a foul. On number 30 blue, Brandon Huckabee picks up the foul. Brandon's first. Team third as Tim Kenny goes to the line to shoot 2 with 40 seconds remaining in the first period. We're here at Summertown High School, junior high game, Summertown, the old Coffman. Tim first shot, it's up and good. 10-8. Summertown's first trip to the free throw line. Second one's up, it's short, no good. Ball comes off to Wallace. Over to Rochelle. The old Coffman working 25 feet out. Over to Smith. Drives the lane. And he's fouled by number 44, Jerry Corbin. Jerry picks up his second personal foul. Team foul number 3. Walt Smith goes to the line to shoot 2. Walt's 0 for 2 for the line. The only time Coffman has been to the line thus far in this first period. First one's up. It's long, no good. Second one's up. Give it to him. Walt's on the board. He's 1 for 4 from the free throw line this first quarter with 25 seconds remaining. Doug Riggs working on the right side, back over to Riggs, trying to make something happen. Over to Corbin, back Burdett in the corner. 12 seconds. Riggs over. Burdett puts one up, no good. Ball comes off to Smith. 5 seconds. He's running, puts up a 30-footer. It's no good. And as the first quarter comes to an end, Summertown 10, E.O. Coffman 9. Down the first quarter, Tim Koenig 3, Doug Riggs 5, and Aaron Burdett 2. E.O. Coffman, Walt Smith has 1, Cedric Wallace 4, Brandon Huckabee 2, and Russell Gallion 2. The same 10 men start the second quarter. E.O. Coffman puts the ball in play on the low post to Smith, back out in the corner to Rochelle, puts one up, no good. Smith gets her off, puts about a 10-foot jump. Walt has 3. E.O. Coffman takes the lead, 11-10, with 5:40 remaining in the first half. Doug Riggs working over there with Aaron Burdett. Coming back over on this side to Anthony Davenport. He goes in about a 12-foot jump. It's up, no good. Ball comes off to Burdett, puts her up, no good. Cedric Wallace running. 2 on 4. He's going to slow her down. Back over to Corey Rochelle. E.O. Coffman sets up to Huckabee, back out. Walt Smith puts up a 12-foot jump. It's no good. Huckabee brings the ball off the board, no good. Smith brings her off, no good. And we're up, and we have a foul on number 42, Tim Koenig of the Summertown boys, on the back on the rebound. The old Coffman set to bring her in underneath their own basket. Cedric Wallace, trigger man. Who's he trying to find? He's into Smith. Walt puts one up, and he's fouled by number 24, Aaron Burdett. Aaron's first personal, team 5th. Walt Smith will go to the line once again. Walt's 1 for 4 from the line in the first period. This is her first try in the second quarter. First one's up, it's long. Second one's no good. Ball comes off the board to Summertown, and we have a foul. Brandon Huckabee picks up his second personal foul. That's the 4th team foul on the E.O. Coffman Panthers. Summertown brings the ball up the floor with 5 minutes remaining in the first half, trailing 11-10. Ball intercepted by Cedric Wallace. He's leading the field, lays one up, and he's hammered by Doug Riggs. Cedric, a big old boy, loping down the floor, laid her up. Doug caught up and hammered him home. Cedric Wallace goes to the line to shoot 2. Cedric has 4 points thus far. This is first trip to the charity stripe. It's off, it's long, no good. Second one's up, bouncing, no good. And number 40, Chad Shiflett, puts one up and in. Slipped into the ball game on me. I didn't see that. Chad Shiflett gets one off the board and lays her in. 13-10. Ball goes over in the corner to Burdett. Burdett working into Tim Koenig. About a 5-foot jump. 4:20 remaining first half. 13-12. Coffman's in the lead. Rochelle working the point out on front to Smith. Back over to Wallace. Huckabee to Smith. Has the ball stripped. Summertown on the run. They got 2 out there. Over to Doug Riggs. Lays her up and in. 7 points for Doug out of the 12. Summertown takes the lead, 14-13. Corey Rochelle puts one up, and on the rebound we have a foul on number 44, Jerry Corbin. Picks up his 3rd personal foul. With that foul, number 54, Adam Burleson check into the ball game for the Summertown boys. We should be in the bonus. That should send number 30, Brandon Huckabee, to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Brandon had 2 first quarter points, hadn't scored thus far in this second period with 3:41 remaining. It's up, that ties the ball game, 14-14. Both teams are in the bonus. We'll be shooting a 1-1 throughout the remainder of this first half. Brandon Huckabee shots long. Smith brings the ball off the board, puts up a 12-foot jumper. It's good. 16-14, 3 minutes, 30 seconds to halftime. Doug Riggs working 30 feet out over in the corner to Burdett. Tries to feed the middle, has it intercepted, gets her back over to Doug Riggs. Who's he going to find? Picked up by Rochelle. Puts up about a 15-foot jumper. It's no good. The ball comes off. Give it to Summertown. Cedric Wallace set to inbound. Who's he going to find? Who's he going to find? He finds Corey Rochelle. Back to Cedric Wallace. He squares up. Will take about a 15-footer. It's air ball. And we have a foul on the rebound. Brandon Huckabee picks up his 3rd foul on the back of number 54, Adam Burleson. Adam goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. We have number 20, Cameron Simmons, into the ball game for the old Coffman boys. Adam Burleson's up, no good. The ball comes off to Smith. The old Coffman working with a 2-point lead, 3 minutes and a half. Cedric Wallace puts one up and in, and we have a foul underneath the basket. We have a foul on Chad Shiflett after the shot. The basket account, 18-14. That'll send Tim Kinney to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Into the ball game for the old Coffman Panthers is number 14, Russell Gallion, back in. Shot's no good, comes off with Smith. Walt Smith clearing the board for these old Coffman Panthers with 2 minutes 40 seconds. Into the high post to Wallace. Wallace takes steps. Doug Riggs comes in 15 foot. We have a 3-second violation underneath the basket. Channel 10 Television is proud to bring you these Summertown Junior High basketball games. We hope you're enjoying the action tonight between Summertown and the old Coffman. Into the low post to Wallace. Wallace puts her up, no good. Ball comes off to Wallace. He puts another one up, and we have a jump ball. Goes to Summertown. Doug Riggs working up the right side on the high post to Kenny. Kenny making a move. Out to Burdett, back to Riggs. Over on the right side of Davenport. High post Kenny, what's he going to do? He's tied up. Ball picked up by Gagan. Over to Rochelle. Walt Smith has the ball stolen. Summertown on the run. 2 on 3. Anthony Davenport goes all the way, and he's fouled. Walt Smith just picked up his 3rd personal foul of this first half. And Eric Smith comes into the lineup for the old Coffman boys, taking Russell Gallion's spot. Anthony Davenport goes to the line to shoot 2 with a minute and a half remaining until halftime. First one long, no good. Anthony hasn't scored as yet. Second one's up, it's good. 18-15. Corey Rochelle working the ball across over to Smith. Smith takes steps. And the Burdette, back out Davenport, over to Burdette. Over in the corner to Burdette, he puts one up, it's no good. The ball comes off to Coffman, they're running with a minute left. Summertown gets back and cuts them off. Corey Rochelle working out front, he's trying to find somebody, has it intercepted by Koenig. Over to Riggs, back to Koenig, Koenig wasn't watching. Puts one up, no good, and Cedric Wallace is on his back. That'll send Tim Koenig to the line to shoot 2. Chad Shiflett back into the lineup, replacing Walt Smith in the old Coffman lineup. Tim Koenig, first shot's up, bouncing, no good. Tim's 1 for 4 from the free throw line. He has 5 points. Second one's up, bouncing, no good. Ball comes off Shiflett. Over to Cedric. Cedric Wallace working the point for the Coffman boys. He's working 25 feet out. Bothered by Riggs, has the ball intercepted. Riggs picks her up, shows her down over to Koenig. Tim Koenig lays one up and in. 20 seconds, 18-17. Cedric Wallace working 30 feet out, 15 seconds, comes in, 15-foot jump shot, it's no good, gets his own rebound, no good. Tim Koenig brings her off, he got Riggs all by himself, 6 seconds, lays one up, give it to him. Doug Riggs, first half, comes to an end, Summertown 19, E.O. Coffman 18. Scoring rundown, E.O. Coffman, Walt Smith with 5, Cedric Wallace 6, Brandon Huckabee 3, Russell Gallion 2, Chad Shiflett 2. For Summertown, Tim Koenig 7, Anthony Davenport 1, Doug Riggs 9, Jerry Corbin 2 as we go into the third quarter. Cedric Wallace lays one up and in. We have the starting lineups on the floor for both teams. Summertown over to Burdette. Burdette to Riggs. Puts up a 15-footer. Blocked by Smith. Picked off by Koenig. Has the ball blocked. We have a foul. On number 42, Walt Smith picks up his 4th personal foul. That's going to bring Chad Shiflett off the bench. We're only 30 seconds into the third period, and Walt's already picked up his 4th personal foul. He has several rebounds in this first half tonight, though. Been playing a good ball game. Riggs, 15-foot jump. It's up. It's rolling. Doug's in double figures. 21-20. Summertown with a lead. Cedric Wallace puts her up, it rolls, and it's good, and he's fouled. Jerry Corbin just as quickly picks up his 4th personal foul. Cedric Wallace hits the basket, free throws off, it comes off to Corbin. Summertown on the move, intercepted by Gallion, puts one up, it bounces, no good. Ball comes off to Shiflett, no good. Wallace goes up, puts her in, lays her in. Cedric has 6 quick points here in this Fourth quarter, third quarter. 24-21 into Tim Koenig. He misses it. Ball comes off. Tie. We're going to give her to Summertown. Summertown set to inbound. It brings Adam Burleson into the ball game, and Koenig travels. Corey Rochelle working point for the Panthers. All the way to the baseline. He's cut off. Has the ball tapped out of bounds. The old Coffman underneath their own basket. Cedric Wallace trying to find somebody. He finds Shiflett, puts it up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Rochelle puts one up, no good. Huckabee, no good. Chad Shiflett puts one up, but he's fouled. Adam Burleson picks up his first personal foul, second team foul. If you'd like a videotape of this Summertown E.O. Coffman Junior High basketball game, or any Summertown High School or Junior High School game, contact Charlie Mabry or Eddie Talley at 964-3324, 964-2421, and we'll make arrangements for you to have a copy of this basketball game. We hope that you're enjoying our broadcast on Channel 10. Cedric Wallace jumped out 6 quick points here the first minute and a half of this fourth quarter to give E.O. Coffman a 3-point lead. And now Chad Shiflett goes to the line to shoot 2 shots. Chad has 2 points. He hasn't been to the line yet. First one long. No good. They're 2 for 10. 3 for 11 now from the free throw line for these E.O. Coffman boys. They have a 25-21 lead. That's about the largest margin of the ball game. Over to Anthony Davenport, tries to feed Koenig on the high post. He puts her up. And we have a foul on number 30, Brandon Huckabee. That's Brandon's 4th personal foul. So E.O. Coffman has 2 boys with 4 fouls, Summertown with 1. That's going to send Cameron Simmons into the ball game for the old Coffman boys, as Tim Koenig goes to the line to shoot 2. Tim is 1 for 5 from the free throw line in the first half. He's recorded 7 points on the night. Tim Koenig's first shot, it's up, it's no good. He's 1 for 6. As a team, they're 2 for 9. Give Tim a second one. 25-22 with 4:10 remaining third period. Corey Rochelle working the point. Summertown still in their zone. Over on the wing to Gallion. Gallion works to the baseline. We have a 3-second. Summertown's in a tough, look like 2-1-2 zone tonight. This is about the toughest I've seen these Summertown boys play. Look like they come after Coffman tonight, and vice versa. Look like Coffman come after Summertown tonight. High post to Koenig, drives in, puts up about a 5-footer, no good. And Chad Shiflett brings the ball off the board for the old Coffman boys. Cedric Wallace working the point, this time down over on the right corner to Gallion. Gallion's cut off over Corey Rochelle. He's cut off, trying to find somebody on the low post. He finds Russell Gallion. Doug Riggs pokes the ball out. He's leading the way. 1-on-3, lays her up. Doug's a spark plug. At 13 points, it's 24-25. 3:13 third period. Cedric Wallace working the ball in the front court over on the right court to Gallion. Has the ball intercepted by Anthony Davenport. Summertown bringing her across. Davenport crosses 10-second line. Goes in about 15 foot. Put it into Koenig. Lays one up. Give Tim 2 and Summertown the lead with 2:50 remaining in the period. 26-25. Timeout on the floor with 2 minutes 46 seconds remaining in the third period. Cedric Wallace, trigger man for the old Coffman boys. He comes in to Russell Gallion, back to Cedric. Bring the ball across, over on the low post to Shiflett. Shiflett lays one up, and he's fouled. Anthony Davenport picks up his first personal, hacks him across the arm. And Chad Shiflett to go to the line to shoot two. Brandon Huckabee set to report back in. He's going to take the shooter's place if he makes his free throws. First one's up, bounces, no good. They're 3 for 14. Neither team doing very well from a free throw line. Second one's good. That ties her up 26-all with 2.5 minutes left, third period. Doug Riggs takes a 20-foot set. It's long. Tim Kinney brings the ball off, drives the baseline. He's cut off, trying to find an outlet. Who's he find? Russell Gallion holds her up for the old Coffman boys. Over in the corner to Rochelle. No good. Ball comes off to Ben Spry, and Ben lays one up and in. It's his first appearance in the ball game tonight. 28-26 with the 2-minute mark. The old Coffman with a lead. Over on the right corner to Aaron Burdett, has the ball stolen by Russell Gallion. Pockets picked. And we have traveling. Give the ball back to Summertown. Doug Riggs, a little spark plug all over the floor tonight for these Summertown boys. 1:45 in the period, 28-26. Ball goes into low post to Kenny, puts one up, no good. Wallace brings the ball off with a strong rebound. Corey Rochelle going to work the point this time over. Cedric Wallace over in the corner to Shiflett, 15-foot set. Give Chad 2 more. It's 4 points in this quarter and 6 for the game. Coffman's built a 4-point lead. Over in the corner, Anthony Davenport puts one up, no good. Kenny brings the ball off the board, goes up, and he's fouled by number 44, Ben Spry. That's Ben's first personal. Third team foul. That's going to send Tim Kenny to the line with 1:06 remaining in the period. Summertown down by 4. Tim is 2 for 7 from the line. Make that 3 for 8. 11 points on the night for Tim. Brings Summertown back within 3. He sinks both of them. 28-30 with 1:05 in the period. Corey Rochelle working the left side over to Shiflett. He's cut off. Back to Rochelle, a 22-footer. Corey's first basket of the night. It's a 3-pointer. That extends the lead to 5 with 45 seconds. Doug Riggs comes back with a 3-pointer, no good. Ball comes off the board to Shiflett. The old Coffman running, 35 seconds. Cedric Wallace trying to go all the way. And we have a pushing foul on Doug Riggs. Doug's second personal. 4th team foul. Kenny Wilson checks in for the old Coffman boys. Going to give Cedric Wallace a little breather from now to the end of the quarter. No, he's going to give Chad Shiflett. Chad came in this third quarter and played a real good ball game. Wilson over to Shiflett. Back over to Gallion, driving all the way, and he travels. "20 seconds. Coffman has a 5-point lead. Doug Riggs working across to Anthony Davenport, trying to find somebody over Burleson. High post to Kenny. Kenny puts one up. It's no good. Ball comes off Shiflett. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. And as the third quarter comes to an end, E.O. Coffman 33, Summertown 28. E.O. Coffman brings Walt Smith back in to go with Rochelle, Wallace, Gallion, and Huckabee. Summertown counters with and Russell Gallion jumps in about an 18-foot jump shot. Bills the lead to 7, back up to Summertown. Putting her up, 10. Kenny gets the ball off the board, lays her up and in. 35-30. Over to Smith on the right wing, back to Rochelle. Walt Smith working 30 feet out. Summertown's in a 2-3 zone. And we have a foul on Tim Kenny. Runs over a little man out front. Tim's second. That's the 5th team foul. We should be in the 1-and-1. As E.O. Coffman goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Russell Gallion at the line. Russell hasn't been to the line as yet tonight. He has 2 points on the night. Had 2 in the first quarter. First one's up, nothing but net. 36-30. Second one's no good. Ball comes off. Gallion gets on the rebound. About a 5-foot jump. 38-30, that's the largest lead of the night either team has had. Ball goes into Davenport, 12-foot jump, no good. Comes off for Rochelle. Coffman running, he slows her down now. About a 15-foot jump for Corey Rochelle. Timeout on the floor. E.O. Coffman 40, Summertown Eagles 30. E.O. Coffman's come out smoking in the fourth quarter. Outscored Summertown 7-2 in the first minute and 15 seconds of the fourth quarter. Doug Riggs works the ball 30 feet from the basket on the left side. Finds Anthony Davenport with a 15-foot jump. No good. Tim Kenny puts her off. And he's fouled by Cedric Wallace. Cedric's second personal on the night, and his fourth team foul. Tim Kenny will go to the line to shoot 2. Tim's recorded 14 points thus far. Rolling good. (31-40). Rolling. Oh, this one falls off. Comes off the board by Huckabee, and Coffman on the run. Scotty Gallion puts one up. Russell Gallion puts up a 15-footer. Give it to Russell Gallion. He has 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Ball in the corner of Davenport. Doug Riggs, 20 feet out. They give him a shot. He didn't take it. Davenport puts up one. It's no good. Brandon Huckabee clears the ball off the board, and he travels. 42-31 with 4 minutes remaining in the fourth period. E.O. Coffman in a zone defense for inbounds. Into Davenport, puts up a 12-footer. It's no good. Corbin brings the ball off, puts her up, no good. And we have a foul on Brandon Huckabee, and that should be 5 on Huckabee. That's going to bring number 44, Ben Spry, back into the ball game. Huckabee wound the night with 3 points. Jerry Corbin will be going to the line for his first trip tonight. He hasn't scored. First one rolls good. Jerry gets into the scoring column for the first time. 32-42. Second one's off, no good. Cleared off by Spry. Over to Smith. Coffman on the run. Walt Smith working the ball across the 10-second line for the old Coffman. Goes all the way, lays one up. It's no good. Tim Koenig brings the ball off the board. Over to Anthony Davenport. Summertown bringing her across. Double dribble. Cedric Wallace trying to find somebody. He's in the back court. Who's he find? Anthony Davenport to Doug Riggs. We have a foul on Corey Rochelle. Reached in. Corey's first personal foul. That'll send Doug Riggs to the line for the 1-and-1. Doug has 13 points on the night, but he hasn't been to the free throw line thus far, so it'll be his first opportunity. Summertown 10 points down with 3.5 minutes to go. Sparkplug has 14. 15. Summertown into full court press. Working man to man. Gallion working over to Tim Koenig just picked up his 4th personal foul. Cedric Wallace goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Cedric has 12 points. It's no good. Smith brings the ball off the board. No good. Davenport comes up with the ball for Summertown. Over to Riggs. Riggs has Corbin all by himself down here. Lays her up. It's no good. Koenig brings the ball off. Puts her up. And he's fouled by Russell Gallion. So Tim Koenig will go back to the line to shoot 2 shots. Four for 9 from the free throw line. Make it 5 for 10. 16 points for Tim on the night. 36-42. 3:08. Summertown into a full court press. Cedric Wallace working the back court. Summertown falls back. Over in the corner to Gallion. Puts up an 18-footer. No good. Wallace gets the ball off the board. No good. Kenny brings the ball off. He has Riggs ahead of him, but he gets it to him. Puts up 12-footer and has it blocked. Timeout on the floor, 2:49 remaining. Hill Coffman 42, Summertown 36. Danny Green has been completely in control this ball game tonight. We've had a good, clean, hard-fought basketball game. One of the best junior high games I've seen this year. Davenport puts her up, no good. Kenny brings the ball off the board over Burdett, puts one up, no good. Koenig again puts her up, and it goes in, and he's fouled by Russell Gallion. Russell's second personal foul. 38-42, Summertown on a run. Tim Koenig scored 7 points in this 4th quarter. Mike got 8. He has 20 on the night, 39-42. Cedric Wallace bringing the ball up for the old Coffman boys. Over to Corey Rochelle working out front. They're going to make Summertown come out of the zone. They go to man. Rochelle working, back over to Smith. Walt Smith in the corner to Gallion. Puts one up, no good. Anthony Davenport brings the ball down. Doug Riggs, head of the field, lays her up. Give him 2, folks. 41-42 with 2 minutes remaining. Summertown has 9 unanswered points. Corey Rochelle puts one up, no good, and we have a foul on number 40. Chad Shiflett pushed on the rebound. That'll send Summertown to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 with 1:55 remaining in the 4th period. It's going to send Anthony Davenport to the line. Anthony's 1 for 2. from the charity stripe tonight, the only point he has in the second quarter. And the game is tied. 42-42. It's 10 unanswered points for the Summertown boys. No good. We're across the line. 1:55 remaining. 42-42. Corey Rochelle bringing the ball across for the old Coffman boys. Summertown in the man-and-man. We have a timeout on the floor with 1:45 remaining and the score all knotted, 42-42. If you'd like a videotape of this basketball game or any Summertown junior high or high school basketball game, see Charlie or Eddie and we'll make arrangements for you to have a copy. We hope you enjoy Summertown basketball on Channel 10. If you do, call and let us know, because we're interested in what our viewers think about our basketball games. There's room for improvement, and we'd like to take the matter into our hands and improve. Cedric Wallace set to inbound for the old Coffman boys. He's looking, finds Corey Rochelle working outside. Has a ball picked by Davenport, bounces out of bounds. Cedric Wallace set to inbound again. Summertown in the man-and-man. Who's he going to find? Who's he going to find? Over to Corey Rochelle in the backcourt. Doug Griggs closely on Corey. Working, he's driving. We have a pushing foul on Doug Griggs. That's foul number 3. That's going to send Corey Rochelle to the line to shoot to 1-1 with 1:32 remaining in the fourth period. Corey has 5 points on the night. First one's up. It's good. His first trip to the free throw line puts Coffman ahead, 43-42. Corey's second shot's up. Nothing but net. Minute and a half. Coffman by 2. Anthony Davenport has the ball intercepted by Russell Gagan. Over to Walt Smith. The old Coffman slowly bringing the ball up this trip. Smith dribbling 18 feet out, finds Corey Rochelle 30 feet. Going to make a move into Cedric Wallace, lays one up. Give him 2 more. The lead is 4 with a minute remaining. Over to Burdett, has the ball intercepted by Gagan, tipped back out of bounds, give her to Summertown. 51 seconds, Summertown down by 4. Doug Griggs into Anthony Burdett. Doug Griggs, 20-foot set, it's up, no good. Ball comes off to Aaron Burdett, and he's immediately fouled. Russell Gagan picks up his 3rd personal foul as Aaron Burdett goes to the line for the 1-1 with 42 seconds remaining. Aaron's first trip to the line, he has 2 first quarter points. It's off, no good. The ball comes off the board. And Jerry Corbin has picked up his 5th personal foul on the back on the rebound. That's going to bring Adam Burleson into the ball game to take Corbin's place. Corbin finishes with 1 point on the night and had a fine ball game. We have 41.6 seconds with E.O. Coffman 46, Summertown 42. Chad Shiflett going to the line to shoot to 1-1. Chad is 2 for 4 from the line, all in the 3rd period, and he has 6 points on the night. These could be a couple of big free throws for the Coffman boys. First one's up, No good. Koenig brings the ball off over to Riggs. Riggs has the ball tipped out of bounds. Doug Riggs into Tim Koenig. Tim lays one up and he's hammered. Chad Schlifflet picks up his third personal foul. That'll send Tim Koenig back to the line to shoot 2. Tim has 20 on the night thus far. These are big free throws. It can bring Summertown back within 2. First one's up, nothing but net. Tim got off to a bad start from free throw line, but in the second half, he's picked up the pace. Summertown 2 down with 35 seconds. Corey Rochelle bringing the ball up over to Smith, working the right wing, and Smith is fouled by Doug Riggs. That's 4 on Doug. That'll send Walt Smith to the line to shoot to 1 and 1. Walt is 1 for 6 from a free throw line, all come in the first half. He has 5 points on the night. He's going to the line for 1 and 1. This is a big free throw right here. It's good. The cream comes to the top in situations like this. Some players thrive on it, like these pressure situations. This is a pressure situation. Both of them are good. Walt has 7. Summertown on the run. Davenport over to Riggs. 20-foot set. It's off. No good. Gallion brings the ball down for Coffman. Over to Cedric Wallace. 18 seconds. 15 seconds. Wallace cut off, and he's fouled by Anthony Davenport. Well, 13.9 seconds. E.O. Coffman with a 4-point lead. Cedric Wallace goes to the line to shoot to 1 and 1. Cedric has 14 points thus far on the 9. Played a good floor game, gets several rebounds. 15 points for Cedric. 44-49. That should just about do it for the Summertown boys. We've had a good, hard-fought, clean basketball game tonight. Cedric cans the back end. 50-44, 13 seconds. Riggs, 20-foot set. Give him 3. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And the ball game comes in. E.O. Coffman 50, Summertown 47. Final rundown on the scoring tonight. For Summertown, Jerry Corbin had 1 point. Anthony Davenport 2 points. Summertown led by Doug Riggs with 20 points and Tim Koenig with 22 big points for 47. For the E.O. Coffman boys, Chad Schlifflet off the bench with 6. Ben Spry had 2. Russell Gallion 9. Brandon Huckabee 3. Corey Rochelle 7. Walt Smith 7. And E.O. Coffman was led by Cedric Wallace with 16 points. So until next time, this is Charlie Mabry and Eddie Talley bidding you a safe trip home.